Welcome back, trainers. So we're going to be taking a look at my Nightmare Cup last tournament. This is number 3 here, and I was finally able to take first place. Some very intense battles. So I'm going to be putting music over them, and if you're wondering why not commentary, you won a tournament, first place, shouldn't you be doing commentary throughout the whole thing? Maybe, possibly, but when I ask you guys to give this video a like at the end of each video, I really mean it because it kind of gives me feedback on what you want to see. And when I throw in music compared to the commentary, there's really not much difference in the like ratio, so I'm just going to kind of go with the one I like. If there was like a significant difference, say the ones that I did commentary reached 1,000 likes, then it would be clear to me that, okay, they definitely want to see the commentary, but it's not even getting near that, so we're just going to go with the style I like. So let's go ahead and talk about my team. I did put Poliwrath in replace of Hitmonchan solely because I did not want to spend like 15 TMs, charge TMs, trying to get Ice Punch on my Hitmonchan to replace it with the current move that it has, Thunder Punch, because of the vast move pool that Hitmonchan does have. And Ice Punch is going to be giving me a bit of coverage to go up against at least the Claydol as well as the Xatu. So it's going to be looking okay in that regard. And I've had so much practice with it, I figured let's go ahead and go with Poliwrath. I need to look out for a Alolan Raichu, in which I did put the Claydol on my team, so I will have that ground type resistance. Then we have Hypno, Legacy, Shadow Ball, and the Poliwrath is also Legacy with that Mud Shot there, high energy gain quick move. So we have Confusion, Shadow Ball, and Focus Blast, of course. I didn't go into any of the battles thinking that I wanted to get off Focus Blast whatsoever. It was mostly the Confusion and Shadow Ball counters to go up against those fighting types, to go up against those psychic types, and do super effective damage with the Shadow Ball. If I had to go up against a dark type, sure, Focus Blast, but you know, 7 times out of 10 they're going to be blocking it, and they will have a shield and have some sort of indication and know, all right, I better block this. They've been doing quite a few confusions. Here comes Focus Blast to take me out, so probably should shield that up. And then we have Skuntank. Personally, one of my MVPs. It could have been the circumstances, situations in which the opponent that I may use Crunch, but in fact I did go for Flamethrower. It was that psychology, you know, all about the psychology. You want to make them think you're going to bait the shield, but in the end you're actually just going to go for that heavy move. It's a risk that I took, but it worked finally. So yeah, Skuntank worked absolutely fantastic. Also, it was a good counter for Shiftries, which I did have to go up against towards the end there, and it did do exactly what I wanted it to do. A lot of the Pokemon on my team would have got destroyed by Shiftry. And then, of course, Drapion, another MVP here. Infestation, Crunch, and Aqua Tail. A very steep investment, but it is worth every single penny. It worked great. I mean, you know, you can spam Aqua Tail, you can spam Crunch to some degree, build up enough energy to do an Aqua Tail, have them burn a shield, and if they had 2 shields at that point, and then you hit them up with another charge move right after your Aqua Tail, they mostly would not want to use 2 shields in a row. That's not the best idea depending on what they have in the back, but it worked out, and that's exactly what I did. Toxicroak is going to be a great option. Obviously, it's going to be extremely weak to psychic types, but you play your cards how you set them up, right? So Counter, Mud Bomb, and Sludge Bomb obviously is the set you want to go with. I don't know if you really want to roll with Dynamic Punch, and it helped me out. And just you're going to see in these coming battles, it did its part. Claydol performed magnificently. If anything, it probably should be the MVP over Skuntank, but I just really like the Skuntank's performance. It did so well. But so did the Claydol, Confusion, Earth Power, and Gyro Ball. I did not go into this with the last tournament because I didn't have TMs, so I was not able to. Plus, I didn't really want to spend the 50,000 Stardust on buying that secondary move, so worked magnificent. Earth Power, ooh, so great, as well as that Confusion. And that's going to be it. Okay, so with that said, trainers, enjoy this video, and let's see what we have going on. So there you have it, trainers. Finally getting first place in a tournament. Feels good after all this time. Coming in second, third, fourth, and finally pulling up and making all the right plays in every situation, I suppose. A few mistakes here and there. I was getting a little nervous when I had that switch issue with the Claydol in the beginning, but I was able to pull the next two rounds up and make things happen there. I will have a link in the description for all of the results, so you can go check them out to see who won what and the exact teams. And with that said, trainers, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.